try to break us down, but you know that we survive. And we rise, spirits warriors. Yeah. Spirits warriors.
Yeah. God, this life ain't nothing new to me. It's something I done did before.
Hey man, what's good with y'all niggas, man? You feel me? What's good with y'all? Hope y'all niggas feeling good. Hope you taking care of yourself. As you can see, I'm in a good mood, a good ass mood. Been meditating all day, been outside. You know, I just came from outside actually. Meditating and shit with nature, connecting with nature, listening to the sounds of nature. You know, you need to get you some nature. Hold on, man, my motherfucking camera. But yeah, get you some nature, some sunlight. Shit, how you feeling good? Y'all know I'm addicted with the sun, man. Like, if you know, I'm addicted with that motherfucking sun. I'm always outside and shit getting some sunlight, man. Like, no cap. That sun had a nigga feeling good, have a nigga skin glistening. I just love the sun, man. I always want to be outside now. But anyways, this is a highly anticipated, story, man. I get asked this shit a lot. A lot of people want to know, how I had my spiritual awakening. What went into me having my spiritual awakening, and why I made this change that I made. And so shit, I'm finna chop it up with y'all, man. Give y'all the real and shit. I always tell people the short end of my story, but I never really tell people, the full in-depth story about how I had my spiritual awakening and, what made me have it. So first thing first, man, shit, I had I began my journey in like the end of April, beginning of May is when I had my spiritual awakening and shit. I was around the time I had broke up with my ex and shit. Had my spiritual awakening. I had it low key before then though, before we broke up and shit. But like I said, it was like, bro, everything was going wrong, bro, for a nigga. Like everything. It felt like, at least it felt that way. Like no matter what good that I had like going for myself or good things I had going for myself, but everything just felt bad. Felt like I wasn't doing enough. My life was feeling like it had no purpose. I was getting tired of going to work, getting up, going to work, working for somebody else. I just felt like shit was pointless. I was making music at the time. My music wasn't really, I was getting support and shit, but I just felt like it wasn't enough, man. That shit had a nigga feeling like I was wasting my time, wasting my money and shit. Everything was just feeling like it was going bad. I'm having car problems. The police keep bothering me. Bro, just a lot, bro. I feel like I'm not making enough money. Like, what am I doing with my life? It's just like, bro, everything was damn near crashing down, bro. Not to mention I'm losing people left and right. Like, everything was just going fucking wrong. I felt like my life had no meaning, no purpose. I was starting to feel like motherfuckers would be better off if I wasn't here type shit. Like, that's how serious shit was getting. Like, and I won't tell nobody this shit. I don't really know how to talk about my problems and shit like that. I just be keeping that shit to myself, because like, what is me talking to you gonna do for me? You feel me? Like, that's how I be looking at shit anyways. Like, or I used to. I still kind of do, because there's nothing me talking to you is gonna really do for me. Like, there's nothing you can tell me to make me really feel better, or you feel me? So it's like, I wasn't really talking to nobody about how I was feeling, bro. I was keeping all that shit bottled up. And I was feeling like shit just wasn't going right for a nigga at the time. My bad, man. I'm a little parched right now, you feel me? A little thirsty and shit. Sipping on that watermelon juice, man. But, yeah, I was just feeling like shit wasn't going right for a nigga. Everything was going wrong. And I didn't know what the fuck was going on with me. Like, I was just feeling hella, like each and every day was getting harder to like wake up and fake this shit, smile and shit, be there for everybody. And I wasn't right inside. And I didn't really know what the fuck was wrong with me. I didn't, want to go talk to no therapist, because I never believed in sitting down and talking to somebody and just be feeling better. Like, I still got to deal with my issues, still got to face my problems. So, everything starts internally. And, I had switched my diet around and shit. And, me switching my diet around, I end up coming across spirituality, like seeing how all that tied into each other. Like, I was noticing my thoughts and stuff were more clear and sharper and stuff. I was, remembering my dreams and stuff like that. And I remember I had seen, I was on TikTok, because this shit all started with me, with the Illuminati and stuff like that. I was looking into the Illuminati and everything, like what they be doing and shit like that. Y'all were looking into that shit. After that, you know, I went on about my day and shit. Cause I always knew what was up with the Illuminati and shit. So once I was looking into them, seeing how they be performing rituals, and you know, they be talking through numbers, and you know, they snatching these kids up and doing all this extra shit. And I ended up coming across a video. I remember seeing it. It was like, if you how to tell if you're having a spiritual awakening. And mind you, I had no time what that even meant. Like, I remember the first person I remember talking about a spiritual awakening was Soluminati, you know, spiritual soul. I know some of y'all know who that is and shit. You know, he used to be, you know, an entertainment like YouTuber, but you know, he spiritual now and shit. He was the first person I thought of, like the first person I remember like having a spiritual awakening. But I had seen it on this video on TikTok. It was like, if these things are happening to you, you having a spiritual awakening. And you know, that shit was like, you know, I feel like I'm fitting in less and less with my friends. I feel like I'm questioning everything in life. I feel like my life got no purpose. My life got no meaning. You know, I'm just out here just living. Like, I don't really know nothing. Like, I'm lost. You know, I don't want to work for nobody no more. It's hard for me to get a better paying job. You know, shit like that. I feel like everything, you know, people, I'm there for everybody, nobody there for me. Like, it's just, you know, shit like that. And I'm like, damn, that's what that mean? Like, shit, I've been going through this for a minute, way before this. Like, I'm like, damn, that's why I be saying, like, a lot of people probably having a spiritual awakening and they don't even realize it. Like, you questioning the food we eat, you questioning religion, you questioning the shit we've been taught in school, like, just everything. Like, what is this world really is? Like, you question who really run this shit. Just like everything, bro. So I'm like, damn, that's what that mean? So first person I thought of, like I told y'all, Soluminati, spiritual soul. I'm like, boom. He the first nigga that come to my mind. Cause I remember when I was watching his videos when he used to be entertaining and shit like that. Like, he still is entertaining now, but y'all know what I mean. Like, he used to be on some other shit, like reacting to videos and stuff like that. So when I went to, he was the first person I thought of, cause I was like, bro, I remember when he made his change and shit, he told everybody he was, you know, going to the spirituality side of things. You know, I was one of the niggas laughing at him and shit, like calling a nigga weird or calling him crazy. And I remembered that shit, so I'm like, I'm about to go tap in with this nigga, see what the fuck he talking about. Cause I remember when he was going through what he was going through. So I go back, watch one of his videos. And, you know, he's saying the same shit, like how to tell if you having a spiritual awakening, like you becoming more distant, you not fucking with niggas like that, you rather be alone, you trying to find purpose and meaning to your life. Like, you feel like what you doing ain't really what you supposed to be doing. And I'm like, damn right. So it's like, I'm watching him and shit. First thing I try to do, I'm like, motherfuckers talking about meditate. I'm like, all right, bet. Try this meditation shit. I meditated for a long ass time. I don't remember how long it was. It had to be at least 20 or better. Got to this deep ass state of meditation. I don't even know where I was at or what to even call that shit. But it was such a great feeling. Like, I know my body was asleep and my mind was awake at the time. And when I snapped back and came, you know, back into reality, everything I was feeling was just gone, like completely gone. Like, I wasn't depressed, sad, angry, none of that. Everything was just gone. I was feeling like so good. And I'm like, damn, meditation do that? Like, and I used to always think I used to know how to meditate. Like, I'll sit there, close my eyes, and cross my legs for about 5 minutes and be like, I've been meditated. That's not meditation, bro. Especially knowing what I know now, like, So I was like, dang. Once I did that, I'm like, yeah, I'm trying this every day now. I gotta do this at least once a day. So after that, I started trying to meditate. I could never get back to that deep state though, you know, because it was like I was forcing it almost, and I couldn't get back there. So I'm like, bro, I want to feel that feeling again. Like, I want to feel that feeling again. So then I'm like, yeah, spirituality. I'm like, I'm doing more research. So now I go right back to Soluminati, because I'm like, he the one who led me here for real. So I'm going back and watch this nigga videos. I'll go back and watch Soluminati videos, or spiritual soul. Let me start calling him that, spiritual soul. I'll go watch spiritual soul videos. Like, majority of his shit, he just, you know, kicking into me, telling me about sun gazing, about how you can go outside and stare into the sun. You won't go blind and shit. So I'm like, yeah, this nigga crazy as fuck, bro. This nigga lying. I go out there and try that shit myself. You know, I look up sun gazing. I see people talking about sun gazing. I'm like, okay, I'll go outside, sun gaze for a little bit, come back in the crib. No, when I was done sun gazing, bro, the energy that I got from the sun, because you know we receive energy from the sun. You know, the sun is our greatest source of energy. If y'all didn't, know that, you know it now. We receive energy, information. We receive information from the sun. As crazy as that sound, it's true, bro. It's true. That's how I be knowing what to say, what to tell y'all. I'm telling y'all, bro, I don't really, what's something still ain't got to be explained, bro. I don't really do a lot of research into spirituality. Shit, I just go outside, get nature, bro. And I just automatically be knowing shit. Like, niggas be saying you can go inside yourself, get any answer you want. They not lying, bro. That shit is true. It's true. You just got to experience it to understand that, or understand that. But when I was looking into the, sun gazing and whatnot, the energy I got the first time was crazy, because I didn't understand, frequencies and vibrations and how that stuff actually works. Like how everything is frequencies, everything is vibrations and shit like that. And my vibration was super low. So the energy I got wasn't good energy. Kind of scared me a little bit. I didn't know what that was. I had no clue what that was. So I'm like, yeah, do more research on it. That's when I found out about frequencies and vibrations and how everything is electromagnetic and how we are electromagnetic beings and, stuff like that. How to process foods keep us at a low vibrational state to keep our mind suppressed. The fluoride, water, stuff that's in the water. You got fluoride in there, toothpaste, everything to keep us suppressed in our lower, state, our lowest level of consciousness. Because that's what spirituality is all about at the end of the day. It's like raising your level of vibration and upping your level of consciousness. Like, that's all this really is. And, reaching, tapping in with your true divine self, reaching true enlightenment and transcendence. Like, that's all this really is for real. Because God is within you, not outside of you. And once you understand that, your life will change for real. You stop looking outside of yourself for something that's in here. Because God is all knowing, all seeing. So I'm watching all his videos. I'm like, yeah, bro. He keep talking about nature. Go outside, get nature, connect, ground. I'm like, bro, this nigga, okay. I'm out of sun gaze, so I'm already 1 foot in. I'm like, I like how that felt. I'm meditating more now. I'm like, all right, bet. Start going outside, getting nature. I did it. My next meditation, I went outside my backyard. I ain't had no socks on, nothing. Because people kept saying, ground, connect with the earth. Ground, connect with the earth. I'm like, all right, man. You gonna get energy from the sun, get energy from the ground. I'm thinking people are insane, they are crazy. So I'm like, cause it's not just spiritual soul that I'm hearing this from, it's multiple people at this time. So I'm like, all right, bet. I go outside, I meditate for like 30 minutes straight. No socks on, no shirt on, just me in the sun. And outside, like nature. Man, when I tell you, that was the best. I'm not gonna say the best. One of the best experiences that I had, like meditating wise. Like, and mind you, this each time is my beginning stages. It's the best times that I'm having these, these deep meditation states. But this time was way better than the first time. Like, I was outside and I was actually looking at myself meditate. Like, that's how I knew. That's when I knew astral projection was real and shit like that. That your spirit can leave the body and go and do whatever it want to do while you're still there, because your body is just resting. Because we do this every night we go to sleep. But actually, this time we're not. Well, not when we're asleep, when we're resting. Because we don't sleep. But each night when your body resting, the soul leaves. So I was doing that. You can do that through meditation at any time. You just got to get super relaxed. No distractions, etc. So when I got to that state, I'm looking at myself meditate from outside. Bro, that was just crazy. Like I said, that was just an amazing experience. Like, I never wanted to open my eyes again, bro. Like, for real. I'm just out there. I'm like, man, I'm manifesting it. What I want to manifest, I'm just visualizing everything. I'm seeing everything. I'm going over here. I'm like, man, I'm really looking at myself. Like, I'm up here with the birds. Like, it was crazy. Then I came back. And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, I ain't never going back to the other side. Like, I'm staying over here on this path. Like, I'm gonna keep doing my research. I keep watching spiritual soul videos. Watching all his videos, all his informational videos and whatnot. Then I stumbled across, the dude, Young Pharaoh. And he talking about You know, like all the Black history, like where we came from, like how religion is from our ancestors, and what we used to be, like how religion is nothing but remix religion from the Egyptians and Sumerians and stuff. Like, so then I gotta go look into that, see what's to that, see how we actually come here, how this is actually our planet, how this not even really called Mother Nature, is Mother Gaia. Like, bro, I'm just learning everything at this point. I'm like, damn, we multi-dimensional beings. Like, then I started learning about the third eye and shit. It's just, this shit did really start getting deep, bro. And I'm like, man, I just keep seeing results and results. You know, people keep saying you can connect with your higher self, get any answer you want to get. I'm like, all right, cool. I keep meditating, I'm connecting with my higher self, I'm asking any question I want to ask, and I'm like, damn, bro, like this shit really real. Like, listening to meditation music, like frequencies, that's when I was like, and the more that you up your level of vibrations, because when you start like doing the right stuff, changing your diet, you know, thinking positive, being positive, having that positive mind, because everything you want in life you already have, bro. It's within here. That feeling of being rich, that feeling of being famous, you already have that feeling, bro. It's in here. Like, meditate, connect within, and just already envision it. It's gonna start coming. It's gonna start manifesting. Not as fast and as quickly as you want it to happen, but it's gonna start happening. Like, random stuff just gonna start happening, and it's all because what you want is falling in place. You already have it. Like, don't chase nothing, attract it. That's the whole thing, bro. You don't chase anything, just attract it. It's gonna come back to you, because what you put out in the universe has to come back regardless. It has to. It's the law of the universe. Y'all need to study the laws of the universe. It'll get you right. But yeah. So I was feeling, you know, super depressed and everything. Everything was feeling like it was going bad for a nigga, bro. I started meditating, started going outside, getting sunlight. Man, that sun really will change you, bro. I'm telling you, you ain't gonna want to eat like that. It's gonna naturally just charge you up. Are you low on energy? You go out there, look in the sun for a little bit, close your eyes. Take some deep breaths in, deep breaths out. A couple times, bro, you're gonna be feeling charged up. You're not even gonna be thinking about eating no food. Drink you some, you know, some real water, spring water. You be cool. Or drink you some H3O2, some watermelon juice, coconut water. That's them great drinks, because we need to be drinking H3O2, not H2O. You know, it it does nothing but flood our cells, bro. It doesn't hydrate us for real. That's why you always got to keep drinking water, keep drinking. It don't really hydrate you. But yeah, man, that's pretty much how I got into had my spiritual awakening. I was feeling, you know, real depressed, sad. Everything was just not going right. I'm questioning everything. I'm questioning what I'm doing. I'm questioning what everybody else is doing. I'm questioning what's happening in the world. I'm feeling like I just don't belong here on earth. Like, that's how, like, everybody who has their spiritual awakening feels the same way. Like, we just don't belong here. We don't fit in here. Nobody think how we think. We the outcast. We the black sheep. Everybody feels the exact same way when they have their spiritual awakening. You know, they misunderstood. They there for everybody, but nobody there for them. You feel me? We always think outside the box. We question everything since we were little, though. This isn't like recent stuff. This is stuff that we've been doing. Like, we the chosen ones, for real. And I had to understand that as well. Not everybody gonna get it. And we spread out everywhere. Like I'm blessed to even have the 2 friends that I got that's, you know, on this path with me in my city, because, man, this would have been some tough times. You know, I was feeling like I was in this alone. Like, I wanted to block everybody out. I didn't want nobody to be around me, because they wasn't thinking how I was thinking. They wasn't on the frequency that I'm on. Like, level of vibration is too low. Like, they just unaware. They still praying outside themselves. They not getting no sunlight. They're not sitting still, meditating, going within themselves, connecting with their higher self, receiving new information, talking to their higher self, getting answers on what to do in life. That's how I know I'm supposed to be doing this. Like, this is my purpose. Spreading awareness, spreading my truth, spreading my experience through talking to y'all. Because my presence is felt. My energy is felt every time I come on here and speak. Anytime I get on Instagram and speak. Anytime I get on TikTok and speak. My presence is felt. I just get on here and be me. I let my ancestors speak through me every time I go through meditation. You know, I connect with my ancestors, my higher self, and they give me the information to bring to y'all. It's that simple. That's how it happened, though. And I'll never go back to my old ways. My life been changed for the better. Like, this the best I've ever been. This is the greatest I've ever felt. Like, I'm always happy, always smiling. Just because I'm always elevating with this spirituality. Like, it's really school for real. Like, I still got a lot to learn, but I know this is the right path to be on. It just feels too right. It's when you see the results, then you'll understand exactly where I'm coming from, bro. Like, this is the quality way of living, the quality way of life. This is how we are supposed to be living. This is how our ancestors were living. We're supposed to be living just like that, you know? But they got us living a completely different way, man. Everything is to keep us away from connecting with our higher self. Everything is to get us away from connecting and going within here. Everything is outside of us. Time, work, religion, pray. Like, they don't ever tell you to sit down, sit still, and meditate. Connect with your thoughts, connect with your higher self. Heal yourself inside, internally. They never tell you to do that, though. Because why? They're scared of something. They tell us we can't stare at the sun. That's our greatest source of energy. That's how we get our light code information, receive our digital downloads. Not even digital, but we receive our downloads from the sun. Information. It's new energy out here, man. Y'all tap in and get you some. Because this planet is rising in new energy, new frequencies and vibrations. But that's pretty much it, man. I ain't gonna hold y'all for too long. This video already about 20 minutes long. I hope this was informational. And it's probably some of y'all going through the same thing right now. You don't even know you're having a spiritual awakening, bro. So you need to do some research, tap in, so you can reach your true divine self, true enlightenment, and true transcendence. Peace and positivity always creates elevation, man. I'm always elevating out here, I'm telling you. That's why I be so happy, so full of life, so full of energy. I bring this to y'all, project it to y'all, give y'all the energy that I got. Cause I just like giving more than I like receiving, bro. I like helping people, spreading awareness and stuff. But no, I love y'all. Y'all stay safe, stay spiritual, stay connected. And I love y'all. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. Peace.